We all have that one thing from our childhood that we will never get rid of.
Okay.
Like for Brooke, it's her stuffed glowworm named Gloria.
Yeah, I love her.
You can't let her go because she's seen stuff.
Yeah.
You don't want her talking.
You're not wrong, Jeff. You are not wrong.
She's a witness.
Jose has his baby blankie. I don't
Still
know
do.
if that has a name.
No. Well, it used to be Bluey, but over the years I got replaced, and then it was Green. And I never named it Greenie, so it's just there.
Now it's like brown.
It's yeah. Now it's like a bunch of knots.
And Alexis cherishes the empty can from her first White Claw that she ever drank.
I sipped that thing so good.
Please tell me that wasn't from childhood.
But what would you do if your family sold off your favorite childhood thing without ever asking you?
Oh man.
And that's kind of what happened to one of our listeners. The only difference is his childhood treasure is worth tens of thousands of dollars.
Whoa.
And he only has one shot to get it back. You're going to find out what it is in your brand new Awkward Tuesday phone call next.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Would it be a compliment if some media executive wrote something up calling our show the Craigslist of radio?
No.
I think so. Craig's pretty famous.
Well,
Yeah, I got a lot of traction over
To be clear, not the naughty kind, the boring parts of that website.
Oh, then definitely not.
Like
Yeah,
the
like
part that sells tablecloths and lists
No.
free parking spaces.
I didn't even know those are on there.
Yeah, what the heck?
Well, we're about to go down that road with today's call because one of
We're
our
going to lead
listeners.
into it, huh, Jeff? All right.
That's all we got today. Brad needs help with a possible transaction.
I will say there used to
Sketch.
be a radio station in my hometown where people would just go on and they would sell their tractors and stuff.
Oh.
Like it'd be like, hey, I'm Bob down on Circle Drive and I've got a backhoe for sale.
The
that what we're
golden
doing?
age of radio.
Is he selling something?
Maybe. Let's find out. Brad, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for taking my call.
Yeah.
What do
you
you
got
got?
a backhoe for sale?
Yeah, what
What's
do you-
going on, brother?
Yeah, I'm actually selling multiple tractors.
Oh,
All
We're
right.
about to
man.
break the ratings book.
I'm looking for a hay baler.
No, really, what's
I
going
mean,
on?
it's kind of in the same vein. Like, it's similar. Like, I've been
Oh.
feeling really nostalgic lately. My grandpa passed away a few years
Aw.
ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
he had this
sorry.
really, really cool car. He had like a 68
Ooh.
Pontiac Firebird. I don't know if you guys know.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Firebirds.
Yeah,
They don't make them
I don't know. It
anymore.
just sounds cool.
sweet. It
Yeah,
is
I don't
cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it was bright red, cherry, as he would always call it.
Yep.
And it was like the first car I learned to drive in. There's so many memories attached to it. In high school, even, I literally took my prom date to prom in that car.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
You couldn't afford the
Right.
limo? Yeah.
What?
No, it's cool.
No party bus?
Yeah. I mean,
Come on now.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's rad.
Unfortunately, though, they just sold kind of all of his stuff in like one big estate sale, and the car
Oh.
just got sold in that too.
Oh, maybe he didn't
Yeah.
have a will. If it wasn't listed
Dang.
in the will, maybe.
Or he had kids that didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you connected with the car, but like maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what? She bought it, and that was that. This lady, she just bought it at the estate sale, and like I didn't really think anything of it. It was sad, but like a few years have passed. I've been thinking about that car a lot lately.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think I saw one, and it just got me on the mind. But like I was like, can I track her down? Like, could I buy it back from her? Like,
Dude, that'd be sweet.
Except it's not an electric car. It's kind of like bad for the environment if you're going to do that again. But
He's gonna be shamed.
It's a
little bit
classic, Jeff.
selfish,
That's
yeah.
not the same.
that's okay.
Not the same. It's not like your everyday commuter car. You're not driving that everywhere.
Well, how many more proms can you go to,
Yeah.
honestly? Like,
Wait, were you able to find the woman that had your grandpa's car?
it was a super hard process. Like I ended up just going to the auction house that did the sale, and I had them pass along my number to her. So then basically it was like the ball was in her court. She did reach out. I sent her an email, kind of like told her about how it was my grandpa's car.
Yeah.
And she gave me like I'm not really interested, but like, thanks.
oh, she said no, even after finding out it belonged to your grandpa?
Was it because you left the details of what happened on prom night in the car in the email?
I didn't like draft up a whole novel. I was just like, it was my grandpa's. I'd like to buy it. Like if I had known I had to really bring it, I would have brought it in the email, which is probably why she was like, I'm not really interested, but thanks for asking, basically.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, so she doesn't want to sell the car.
Well, I don't know, though, because I responded to the email was like, could I just get you on the phone for like 2 minutes to talk and like tell you about it? And then if you want to say no, that's fine. Just give me like a chance to do that.
Oh, my
And I'm
God.
pretty
Wow.
sure she was super reluctant, but she said okay.
Oh.
Oh.
So you talked to her? You got a chance to plead your case?
No, I haven't done it yet, but that's why I need y'all's help.
Oh.
This is like that radio show that we had in my hometown.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want our help to strong arm this woman into selling back your grandpa's car.
More advice, but strong arm, sure. I need help convincing her. Like, how do I articulate my case?
Brooke and bully her.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And then Alexis is the sweetheart. Will clean it on up. And,
Little good
I
cop,
mean,
bad cop action.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Do you know why she doesn't want to sell the car? Did she ever reveal that in her email to you?
No, she just said thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
She's tough. Tough cookie.
So Brooke loves her. You know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we have to give you some
challenge.
advice on what you, because we can't be a part of that call. That's going to be all on you. We have to think of what advice to give you.
Negotiation. Let's go.
Okay, Brooke's already ready.
Yeah.
Brooke's so excited.
Blackmail.
All right.
Hey, that's
We got
not
some
bad.
ideas
Shit,
brewing
Alexis.
already. We're going to come back and give them to you when we do your Awkward Tuesday phone call right after this.
It's awkward.
It's Tuesday.
It's Awkward Tuesday phone call.
You know, I'll never forget the car that I learned to drive in. My mom's old 2001 Dodge Caravan.
Oh, God.
Caravan?
Oh, I can
yeah.
so see you in it. That's a minivan,
It's
right?
a minivan. It was
is.
sparkly
Yeah, it
gold.
is.
It had those automatic opening side doors.
Yeah, dude, those are sweet,
And a
man.
puke stain that I left in the back seat that we could not scrub out for some reason.
Yeah.
And it also had the bumper sticker, if the caravan is a rockin',
What?
please come a knockin', because I locked myself inside again.
Your mom had that bumper sticker?
That's a
Wow.
really big sticker.
I thought it was for sure going to be like an
got a lot
honor
of-
Took
roll
up most
student
of the
or
back
something.
there.
Yeah, it's like a windshield thing.
Everybody has a memory, though, of a car from their past. And it
Yeah.
sounds like, to our listener, Brad, the one his grandpa had meant a lot to him. It was
Yeah.
a 68 Firebird.
So
but
cool, man.
He doesn't own it because after his grandpa passed, it got sold off in an estate sale. Luckily, a few years later, the woman who purchased it said she would give him 2 minutes of her time to talk.
Oh.
So now,
I didn't know we were on a time restraint.
well, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who knows how long she'll stay on with us if we can get her on the phone. But
Yeah.
he needs to convince her to sell it back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, you are lucky because we've got some of the best in the biz at convincing people to do stuff they really shouldn't be doing.
That's
So
right.
let's go to your first piece of advice from Jose. What do you think, Jose?
Well, I know you want this car. You've already told us why, but you're not going to get it by talking about the car to her. You need to get her invested by talking about your grandpa right away.
Okay.
Pull at her heartstrings, brother.
Can you bring up your grandpa to her?
Dead grandpa. Remind her he's dead.
I mean, it is a sentimental car for what it's worth.
Yes.
Get her
Okay.
on your
Yes.
side like that.
And I'm actually agreeing with Jose on this, but I
What?
haven't
Oh
even.
my God, then it's bad
No,
advice.
no, it's good. It's good. Because listen, this is the emotion you need to evoke, okay? When you think of grandpa and kid, what do the commercials show you? They show you fishing.
Aw.
Right?
Yeah.
Every fishing sappy montage. So you need to tell her
Aw.
that that's what you would do in the car together. You would take it. He would take you fishing, and it's these sweet memories. And now you're about to have a child, and you want to be able to fulfill that memory with your own kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Make up some lies about your dead grandpa.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Future
Well, I
family.
mean, they're not fully lies.
Did you fish with him in the car?
Yeah, he took me fishing a couple times.
See?
Oh.
All right.
All right, well,
There you
that's-
go.
Right. It
Okay,
wasn't
so
the-
draw on some of the real memories and try and play up the emotional card if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hope she's not a emotionless person and she actually is like understands the sentimental value here.
Yeah, I think she will.
Okay,
Good.
let's find
Okay.
out. I'm going to dial her
Hopefully.
right now. Good luck. We'll jump in
Good
if we feel
luck.
like you need a little bit of help. Thanks for that good luck, Alexis.
Yep.
Good contribution.
All
I
right.
don't have advice, so I'm throwing something.
Yeah, all right.
That's
I can't
my
believe you
opinion.
didn't bring Alexis into the car negotiation talk.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
We
I've
should
I've
have
never had
gotten
a
you
car
first.
last that long, so I don't
Anyway,
know.
we got a caller, so here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Dana.
Who's this?
This is Brad, the guy I've been emailing you. You brought my grandfather's car a little while ago.
Yes. Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, thank you again for taking my call and all that. I just wanted to, talk like my email said and kind of just get a chance to lay out some of my thoughts. And I appreciate, you hearing me out right now and stuff like that.
Yeah. You know, I did say before, I'm not really interested in selling the car.
Yeah, got it. I promise. This is going to be really, really short. I promise. So,
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So first of all, I was really sad when my grandpa passed away.
Oh.
Of course. Yeah.
I don't know, he was just such a dirty liar,
What?
Like,
I'm sorry.
He
Excuse me?
told me he put that car for me in his will, and then it would go to me. And then he just, poof, kicks the bucket, and then nope, zilch. And then I just found out it's just put up for auction,
Yeah. Yeah. I totally understand that. Yeah.
It's like I couldn't even trust him when he was here, and now it's like I can't even trust him when he's gone now. And it's just...
Sorry, but that really has nothing to do with me.
I mean, you don't have to feel sorry for him. Like, he was a bad person. That's not your fault.
Oh. That's God.
The thing is, there's just like, I have a lot of just sentimental memories with that car, and it means a lot to me.
Evidently.
Like, when I was younger, I took my prom date to prom in that car,
Nice. Of course. Yeah.
And before that, the liar, he did teach me how to fish, and we would spend time in that car, and I liked it a lot.
So, Brad, maybe it sounds like you need to talk to somebody else about this. You're clearly upset about it.
No, you're the one that owns the car. I need to talk to you about this. So just because there's a lot of history that's attached to that vehicle, you know what I mean?
Well, I do now. I mean, I guess I didn't understand any of that before, but...
that car, that's the car where my dad and I were both conceived in,
Oh, what?
Wait.
How do you even know that?
I don't know the whole story. I never really asked questions. But I've heard my dad's conception was in the front seat. I think I was in the back. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
He's a liar. What is going on?
I'm sorry, excuse me. What is happening right now? Brad? Who else is on the phone?
Sorry to interrupt this really nice conversation, but we're a radio show.
We're trying to rescue you, actually, right now, Dana.
Yeah, I'm not sure what.
Oh, my God.
It took a little bit of a turn there, but we're doing something called an Awkward Tuesday phone call.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. That was the best response we've ever gotten, Dana.
Definitely awkward.
Oh, my God.
Brad was looking for some assistance on how to convince you to sell him his grandpa's car back.
And this is what you told him to say?
No. We gave him advice. And why were you calling your grandpa a liar?
You told me to pull on her heartstrings.
What?
Not everyone has a great relationship with their grandpa, okay?
Yeah.
Wait, so you actually didn't enjoy... Okay. I guess you left that part out when you were talking to us, that you didn't particularly like your grandpa.
You told us you spent a lot of time in the car. You didn't say you hated the time that you had in the car.
Like, obviously, I was sad when he died.
Is it obvious?
He's my grandpa, but there's not so many nice memories attached to him. I really liked that car. All the positive memories are kind of...
Maybe it's a little bit therapeutic to have this conversation, too, in a way.
Well, if the grandpa lied, I could see why he's upset about that.
And-
Like he said,
Did the
give it to
grandpa
him.
really tell you that you were going to get it after he kicked the bucket?
He told me before. He didn't tell me when he was dead.
No, I
Like, what?
meant, you know what I meant.
Yeah, Brooke, dumb question.
Oh, my God.
What about the, I don't even want to know about the conception story like that.
Why
I
is
can't
that
believe
Yeah,
that came
please.
up.
Definitely don't want to hear about any of that. I'm glad I got it cleaned when I got the car.
Oh,
You may want to get
God.
Wait,
detailed.
are you saying, Dana, you haven't conceived any babies in that thing?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Start a new tradition.
no. This is a small car.
That's all the more impressive for his parents.
You guys are attacking me now all of a sudden. You told me, tell them about your family history. Tell them about this. Tell them about that. Sentimental stuff. This is on you. This is what you
Okay. Okay.
You could take a black light and see your family history all over the back of that car.
And to be fair, we
Oh,
didn't
my
know your
God.
family was so dysfunctional.
My grandpa is the dysfunctional one. We're fine.
Okay.
Well, no.
It's just like we didn't think that you would want the car of a guy that you didn't really respect, you know?
Yeah.
Like we didn't understand that piece. We would have taken a different angle.
I mean, maybe we should lay off bashing the dead grandpa for a minute.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a sweet car, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It is. It's a great car, and I think for your own mental health, you should probably just let it go.
That's another angle.
She kind of has a point.
But there is a family
Yeah.
legacy that happens with this car.
But it's not a good
It's
one.
the vehicle of fertility for his family.
The legacy stops
This whole
now.
family line will die if he
Yeah.
doesn't get that car back.
That car is the roots of the family tree.
Right? Like she still wants it after she heard all that. I'm perplexed.
I mean, what if he offered you like a real large sum of money? Would you? I mean, emotions won't work. Maybe that will work to change
Sweeten
your
the
mind.
deal.
I mean, I guess at this point, knowing the history, maybe I would consider something. We can continue the conversation maybe off the radio.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have money?
Don't ask for pictures of anything that happened in the car.
Yeah. And don't let him, quote, test drive it because you know what that means.
Definitely not.
Well, look at that. We did a successful Awkward Tuesday phone call just by grossing out the person on the other line.
Yes.
True negotiators.
We should do that every time.
All right.